Good morning, stupid. Welcome back to hashtag 360 Stupid. We are stupid people asking you smart people simple questions. I am King of Stupid. Mic check here. MICCCZECH. This is gonna be an inspirational financial podcast. Money. Let's talk about some money. You know what? Money is a result of how you think and act, how you think about yourself and how you act. Look, what's the difference between winners, losers, and everybody in between? I'm talking about not the second person. That obviously is not the winner, but he's not the loser. He's the second person. Okay, what's the difference between the number one guy and the number fucking end guy? The last motherfucker who just like you could see put no effort into this fucking run. Let's say it's a race, right? Or whatever. Just didn't put the effort in the race. You know, that person didn't put the effort in the training to get to the race. It's in your head. It's in our heads. We fail because we think of failure. We fail because we think of how to fail all the time. We think when we fall into potholes, it's because those were the potholes we were looking for. You see, when you're walking on a path, you don't look for potholes. You prepare yourself for if a pothole comes in your path. So you don't stop moving and start looking for holes in the road, because if you look close enough, there is endless gap in all things. There's endless gaps in everything. In success, there is failure. In success, to succeed, you must fail. You must fail. There's no way around this. If you want to succeed in anything, you must fail. You know what? You must fail multiple times to succeed in something we find simple, like walking. We failed endless times and then stood up and walked, and we still trip and fall. If you wake up every day worried about tripping and falling, you're not going to want to walk. You're going to want to sit in something that you believe is safer. That doesn't create safety. That's a delusion of safety. There is no such thing as safety. There is no path without potholes. Prepare yourself for potholes. Fall into potholes. Put yourself into potholes. Learn what got you there. Know why you are there. Understand that you are there. Believe it that you put yourself there, and then build yourself out of there, because falling into a pothole is not the sin. The sin is not attempting to get out of the pothole. Failing to get out of the pothole is not a sin. Not attempting to get out of the pothole is the sin. Everybody falls. Everybody must fall to walk, to run, to move, to advance. Anything, everything, yourself. You have to eat, you have to walk, you have to get there. You have to get yourself there. And you know who gets themselves there? In ways without complaining, without bitching, without crying, without fucking moaning and groaning every fucking day about pains and aches. People in wheelchair, people without legs, who have to fucking attach legs that don't feel comfortable. They never feel comfortable. Let me tell you something about prosthetics. It's not comfortable. It cannot be comfortable. It's not your leg. Our own legs are not comfortable often. Our own body hurts and aches. Imagine a prosthetic, something that does not give, bend, or flex like our bones, fat, and body, and strength, and muscles. They understand the value of walking. We do not. They do not complain about walking. We do complain about walking. I don't want to walk there. Let's just drive there. Hey, I have an idea of how to do this thing. Oh, what about this happens? What if this happens? Oh, this could happen. Do we have the money for that? That is a failure. That person is a failure. Not in finance. That person can be rich. Getting rich is not the goal. Any ding bunk can be rich. Anybody who works and saves and invests in something as simple as a home will become rich, will become a millionaire if you do it right, if you buy at the right time, if you invest the right amount. That's the point. Getting rich is not the point. Wealthy, being wealthy, not worrying about money, never thinking about the money, never wondering, do I have the money to eat tomorrow? That's wealthy, not rich. The rich person still has to worry about the bills. A rich person still has to worry about, how am I going to pay for that? How am I going to pay for that? I kind of want it, but I actually do kind of need it. And that's the difference between rich and wealthy. The wealthy have it. The rich work to earn it and hope to keep part of it. The wealthy works. The rich manage for the wealthy. Who are you? Who am I? What's our place? We're born into a family that has their place. Most, obviously, are workers. Have to be, obviously. Most are actually the working class. We are born generally to working class. There are some born to the wealthy class. Now, how does that matter? In actuality, in America, it does not actually matter. If you're born in America, or if you come to America, if you work, if you save, and if you invest simply in a decent home in the right area, and simply pay it off, do your 50, work hard every fucking day. And this is what foreigners do. I talk to Americans, American-born Americans, and they're like, how do you do it? How do foreign people do it? And I'm like, first of all, I'm a motherfucking American. Whoop. Second of all, motherfucker, you lazy as fuck. Alright, I own and run some tiny little apartments, okay? Alright, here we go. Finance. I'm gonna drop it like it's hot. I feel an understanding form of connection with the lower socioeconomic people. I understand poor people. I cater to poor people. I used to be poor as fuck. I'm talking homeless. Okay, this is the real deal here, Holyfield. And hashtag 360 stupid. This is King of Stupid. Mic check. MICCCZECH. This podcast is based on finance. How to make it, how to get it, how to save it, how to spend it. All of that. People, all people, listen to me. Listen to this. This is a personal, fucking, real deal Holyfield story. I have been homeless twice in my lifetime at the tender age of, holy shit, I'm 45. Damn. Yeah, in my tender years of the age of 45, I have been homeless twice. That's right, believe it or not, King of Stupid Mike Check has been homeless twice. What? In the soft tender years of 45. All right, I'll tell you. Here we go. So, there was no shit bigger than life. 25 years tender. Thinking it's time for me to check out of Mama's house. That's right. Mama took care of my food. Mama took care of my rent. Mama took care of my clothing. Until I started working about 14 years old. 14 years old, I started busting my ass. Actually, I've been working shit, come to think about it, lawnmower cutting and stuff like that. Money making, hustling. Probably, I'd say 12 or 13 years old. Shit. Come to think about it, I've been fucking busting my ass since about 12 years old. Yeah. For anything. For me, work is about learning and experiencing. And so I did stuff just to learn it. And people paid me. And I was like, wow, cool. I think apprenticeship has to come back. Anyways, let me get back to being homeless. Okay, so, by the way, diesel here is $2.75. What? On the road, y'all, on the road. Okay, so, the first time I was homeless by choice. The second time, I was homeless not by my choice. The first time I was homeless, I traveled. I checked out of my mom's house. I put in the front, everything in the front yard, even my motorcycle with the side cart. Oh man, that thing was fun. A little reminiscing. I put everything. I left like a box or two of my clothes or something, books or some few things in the garage. I emptied out my room, sold everything, got me a backpack and a one-way ticket north to San Francisco. And that started a 4-year on and off backpacking that altered my entire being to understand more of who I am and what I want. That 4 years of my life was absolutely amazing. Don't get me wrong, it wasn't easy. I mean, I was fucking I was living off of literally $2 a day on food. $2 a day. And I was not spending on anything else. Literally water, a loaf of bread, can of sardines, and I think I would try and find some mustard or some type of flavoring. Oh shit. I was working at the hostel, so I didn't pay for the room or the bed. And then I met a contractor who was working on a house. Man, I didn't have a fucking clue how. Man, I could have learned so much from that guy. I just didn't have a clue. You know what it was? It was the medication, man. Let me tell you, people, fucking something. People hate the idea of getting help. If you want to help yourself, every motherfucker will line up to fuck you along the way, especially if you want to help yourself mentally. If